Title: Why Husband and Wife Drift Apart When the Children Are Grown. The Untold Truth. Psychology of Love. Introduction. There are evenings when two people sit at the same table, eat from the same meal, watch the same news, but each is thinking about something different. No arguments, no raised voices, just no longer knowing what else to say. The children have grown up, the house is settled, yet inside it feels more exhausting than when things were difficult. A tiredness that doesn't know where it started. Part 1. The Young Marriage Context. When young, the couple enters marriage with many hopes. Working, building up, enduring hardships to stabilize. At that time, the pressure was indeed great, but at least they still felt they were heading in the same direction. Money was not abundant then, but they didn't have to think too far ahead yet. If lacking, they tried harder. If difficult, they endured together. Life gradually thickened over the years. Work was no longer a choice, but a responsibility. Daring not to rest. Daring not to make mistakes. Money began to be enough. But the feeling of security never came. Part 2. Money. Wherever it touches, it hurts. When we first got married, money was for spending, for experiences. Going out, shopping, making up for tiring work days. Then the children were born. Money shifted to tuition fees, food, medicine, expenses that are never fully recorded in the books. As the children grow up, money is no longer just a few hundred or a few million, but long-term amounts. It's the future. Then the parents on both sides start to weaken. Illness, medicine, memorial ceremonies, funerals and celebrations. Further beyond is the extended family, graves, unnamed responsibilities. No one assigns them, but they cannot be denied. At this point, money is not just a number, it's a role. Who bears more? Who has to think more? And many times, the two no longer feel like they are standing on the same side. Part 3. The Emotional Distance After Money. After mentioning money many times, people start talking less. Not because there's nothing to say, but because saying it seems pointless. There are expenses no longer questioned. There are times money is sent just to get it over with. Big issues are avoided. Small issues are ignored. Husband and wife no longer have big arguments. But they no longer share either. Sitting next to each other, but in each person's mind is a different list of worries. The distance doesn't come from one fierce argument, but from many small silences. And when they realize, they've already drifted apart without knowing when. Conclusion. At this age, people don't divorce simply because they stop loving each other, but because they are too tired to continue understanding one another. It's not about right or wrong, but because each person has become accustomed to carrying their own burden. If you see a reflection of yourself somewhere in this story, then perhaps you are not alone. Thank you for listening. If these stories touch you, please subscribe to the channel to continue accompanying these very real-life moments.